The Supreme Court said we will give every child, rich, poor, black, brown, white, every child an equal educational opportunity.
So the achievement gap, I don't actually know what that is.
I have no idea.
Like test scores, graduation rates, all that kind of stuff.
If I were to guess, I would say that marginalized is like the kids who aren't necessarily focused on.
Various agencies, departments, whatever, will just not care about you or your results.
I think like ways in which like people try to bring a certain group down or like try to prevent them from like progressing in society.
I'm gonna name the black people.
The minorities, especially the immigrants.
Hispanics.
Women, people of African descent are like black people, Hispanic people, Native American, not necessarily, I don't know if I can consider Asian, I don't know.
So what the Stanford Center for Education did is they looked at standardized tests, and they saw that the test scores between affluent and low-income students has grown by 40% since the 1960s. That is double the gap between blacks and whites.
Why do richer kids do better on the SATs? Well, that's because they took an SAT prep class, right? You know, and they had tutors, etc. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And so they wind up having this huge advantage. Or they go to a private school, they get better training, more assistance outside the home. Earlier on, they do more activities, you know, intramural soccer, piano, whatever it might be. And all of those help tremendously in the development of kids.
That it is kind of valid that there needs to be like top and bottom.
Those who fail are given a disservice by our society.
I believe very strongly that everybody matters, and it's awful.
The population is going to be increasingly Hispanic, increasingly African American. Those are fast growing populations, increasingly Asian, and so if we're not doing a great job educating those kids and closing some of those achievement gaps, we're going to have problems.
Teachers and parents and administrators and community leaders, all of us have failed because our children are failing. We got to commit ourselves to leave here and insist that education is the civil rights issue of the 21st century. We got to come together and we got to put our egos aside and we got to deal with this problem.
People, help the people, and if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people, nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had to bring, oh, and if I had to bring, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool. It turned all those good hearts away.